Hello and welcome to AltheaSuite. Today I'm going to show you how we can create an order and then invoice it with take with items. To get started, we're going to go ahead and create a new order. I'm going to go ahead and grab a customer. I'm going to be saying I'm going to be delivering to my shipping address. Now that we have our deliver mode selected, let's go ahead and add our item. So it's going to be this refrigerator. I'm going to go ahead and continue without any combination items. And I'm going to say no warranty. So there's one of my items. This one's going to be delivered to the shipping address. Now I also want to sell a filter for my refrigerator, so I'll go ahead and put the SKU in there. Now it wouldn't make sense to deliver this every drop refrigerator water filter. So to do this, we can go to our change delivery button. This is going to change the function of our delivery for this item. And we're going to say that this item is going to be taken with the customer at the time of the invoice. So we're going to choose that option right there, press save. Now this one says to be delivered, which will go to our pending delivery queue. And this is considered already delivered once we invoice this order. So the customer is taken with this once we save this order. The next step to do is go down over here and hit the create button. This is just asking us for the serial number of the refrigerator. Maybe at this time we don't have one. So I'm going to hit save. This is going to ask you, are you sure? We want to say yes. So that's going to save our order there. Now, the next thing that we want to do is we want to convert this order into the invoice because we want to show the customer has already paid for that filter. So if we go to the context menu here, we're going to hit on this create invoice button. This is going to take us into a new invoice. Normally, this is going to bring out the entire invoice, but we have a setting enabled to where it's only going to bring us the item that we've already technically marked as delivered. So the refrigerator is still hanging around our pending delivery queue, and we'll get invoiced eventually whenever we procure the item and then get it out to the customer. But for now, we can invoice just the items that have been marked as already delivered. In this case, with the filter. So let's go ahead and give this a price. So now that we have our price in there, let's go ahead and go to the pay now. I'm going to put this under a balance and save my invoice. So now that the invoice has been saved, if we go back to our order, this order is now going to have a partially dispatched, partially invoiced status since we've only invoiced half of this. Now the remaining half is going to be the refrigerator that we still need to deliver to our customer, but that's essentially how this works now. The orders, you can convert an order straight into an invoice and it will only display for you things that have already been delivered to the customer. In this case, the water filter. If we had already delivered both the refrigerator and the filter, it would both show up on the invoice if we converted it from our order screen. So that is how to convert your order into an invoice and how to keep those items that have already been delivered onto the invoice. Thank you.